Wait, you summoned me? Wait, what? Huh? Wait. Wait, what's the treasure? Wait. What are you offering me? What is it? What is it? Whoa. Don't tell me you offered me something and really you were offering me nothing. Oh, man. Oh god, dude. Oh no. I got baited. I have no money? That's fine. You're here, and that's why they call it the present, is because you're present. It's a gift, because you're... Did I say that correct? I don't know. How's it going? Oh, I can eat this donut. How are you? How I missed Philosopher. You love donuts? Yeah, I love donut holes. Ugh. If they're filled with cream and you bite into it and listen, I just woke up, so this is... There's something with, like, you know, it has cream in it and biting into it. I was like, if you bite it from one end and then the cream comes out the other end, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't like cream-filled donuts, but nice joke. Thank you. I aim to be funny. Thank you for watching the new video, Unicorn. I saw your comment. I haven't responded to it yet. But yeah, that took me like a couple days, and I'm like, sweet. I think that's a good timeline for if I want to release more of those. There's a new patch for Enfield, so I will be attempting to make another one of those, probably by next week. With more memes. More memes and bad jokes to come. How about jelly-filled donuts? Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. I'm gonna use this frying pan as a drying pan. Yeah, I found that probably the most difficult thing for me is just finding good memes to make. Because, like, my process is just like I'm watching the footage and I'm like, okay, what is this footage? Right? But then it becomes like a read my mind style, like, I just need to be able to relate whatever's happening to something else. I really like the... when Rossi is announcing her name, and then it's like, I'm the guy from Princess Bride. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, also. Yeah, I just don't, like, know how to pronounce the... He makes, like, a sound. I don't know how to pronounce the first name. Like, if I try to actually say it out loud, it doesn't work. Mr. Man Montoya. Oh, also, the stupid, like, character movie cards at the start killed me. And, So Rossi saying 6'7", right? This is, like, my favorite thing ever. I mean, kind of, I don't really know. It's, you know, I didn't, like, watch this entire stream because I don't know. I wasn't actually super interested in reliving the Rossi event, I guess. It's maybe one thing. But Rossi's voice actor went on a stream with Kiara from Hololive. And they did like a collab stream to play her event. And they also chatted, whatever. And there are several sound bites in that stream. And I decided to go with 6'7". She says 6'7". She voice acts 6'7". Oh man. So we had to put it. We had to include it. There were several things I could have put. We decided to go with 6'7". Rossi says 6'7", real, not clickbait. I'm still finishing this donut, by the way. So how have you all been? What the hell? A 6'7" video from 18 years ago? The guy was a prophet. They were a prophet. Next thing we know, 8'9" is going to be popular, and it's like, oh my god, numbers. Had a bad dream where I was back in high school. Yeah, dude. That's like me for real, for real. Dude, the panic of needing to like be up and going to like school or something is always like no bueno. Not huge about that. For me, this is so dumb. My favorite ones are when I'm like, oh, this is a good dream. I'm just in like a nice relationship. This is so happy and great and awesome. And then I wake up. So I don't wake up crying. I just wake up and start crying because I'm lonely. I take high school NJ than this damn college I'm in. Yeah, college is quite a shift. Also, like, has significantly more variance than at high school. Right? Like, usually, just contextually, because it's, like, usually private. Or whatever. Stuff like that. But yeah, I went to college twice, so... The first time I struggled. The second time I didn't struggle, but it was, It's funny, I didn't struggle so much that, you know, I became a VTuber. I had enough time to become a VTuber. Private? Well, usually it's, like, owned by somebody, no? Is that not usually the difference? Like, usually you are expected to go to high school and graduate high school. That's, like, the expectation. But people don't expect you to necessarily go to higher education than that. Because you have to pay a lot of money for the people who own the college. Right? I'm not interested in being in a relationship. So those dreams are always weird to have. Feels like having a job. Yeah, I'm the person who is invoking the job on the other person. Because I'm a needy ass motherfucker. Here it's mandatory if you want a job, I guess. I see. Well, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to get too in the weeds of it, but is like, there's a difference between like, it's mandatory as in we are like you gotta go. And then there's like, socially it being expected of you to be able to do this thing and go to, like, it's a requirement for a job, but that, again, that doesn't make it mandatory necessarily, if that makes sense. Sup, Clyde, how are you? How are you? Yeah, compulsory education is a little different. Compulsory is a good word. It's a good word. Yeah. It's like mandatory via circumstance of, like, the state of the world is different than compulsory. You must go. You must go before you have agency over whether you are allowed to choose to go or not. Right? We are summoning? Yes, we are summoning. Is it strange to people that I stay on this screen when, like, I do chatting? Because I kind of like being on this screen, because it means I don't have to, like, wobble around to show that my model is moving and stuff. Not that I really do that too much anyways, but... yeah. It's a pretty screen. Yeah, I think the artist fucking killed it on this one. The only thing that I don't like about it... well, I shouldn't say don't like about it. I suppose the one thing is that this is, like, the old design of Flaris, so there's stuff like that. You were wobbling a lot on it first. I certainly was. I definitely was. I think I described maybe in the commission, maybe I didn't, but I was kind of hoping there was going to be a tree that was like, there's like wind effects on the tree in the background, but instead I got a horse, when theoretically I did not offer a horse in the reference material. But as I like, because I don't think I debuted with this. I'm like 99% sure I didn't debut with this. And when I actually got it, the horse was affectionately given the name Grump Horse. So now, unfortunately, I'm attached to it. Clyde says it is sort of strange. Is it strange because I'm an echoey voice in the void? I think Northern Lion does opening bits on his starting soon screen. Normally. Maybe it's weird because, like, you can see Clarissa's face, but no one is talking. Like, she's not actually talking. I was gonna say something else. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, the thing that I always like bragging about is that I commissioned this person right before they got a major job from, like, a major VTuber agency, which now, that VTuber agency was VShojo, and they don't exist anymore. But they did promo material for, I think it was Izuna? Is her name Izuna? Something like that. The angel girl who was used to be Rushia, and and then incarnated as that, and then I believe is now Mikaneko. So they did like the opening cinematic for that person and Kason debuting. Then I noticed that after they did that, their prices went up. They went up. So like I've considered before, like, ooh, I wonder if I contact them again and go like, hey, I really loved your work the first time. I'd like to get, you know, a similar scene, except maybe a little different and stuff like that. But honestly, it's one of those things where like I don't really feel like changing it. I don't know if other people feel weird about things not changing, or it's like they, you know, it's like you gotta change it so that, wow, look at the new thing, or look at the new awesome thing on the screen, wow, look at it. And it's just like, this feels like a painting that I would hang in my house and then I would see it every day until I died. So that's how I feel about it personally. Like, I understand animation styles change and you know, art styles change and all that stuff, but like, it doesn't really matter, right? Like, you can look at Starry Night and appreciate the stylistic choices of the time, right? So I feel kind of similarly about this. It's like I don't really feel like needing to change it. I thought about changing the end screen as well, so that animation was done by me, and theoretically I can do another one just for the sake of doing another one so that it can show that I did another one. But time reasons, and also like I feel kind of similarly about the end screen as well, though there's more obviously like skill mistakes in that one rather than something that is quite good. Mandatory might be far-fetched, but there's not much options. Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying, Spyro. I'm not, like, I didn't want to cut too many hairs for the, like, I understand what you're saying, right? Like, at the end of the day, it is likely that it is required for you in order to, like, have a good life, right? The thing that came to my mind was that, like, well, some people could argue that it's the same in, like, America, for example. Like, there's an expectation. Otherwise, you know, it's the classic, like, you need to have worked 7 jobs for this entry-level position kind of thing. Sorry for the J-word jump scare. My bad. But yeah, that's, you know, hopefully you can survive. That's all you can really hope for. And then, yeah. Yes. Hello. Here we are. It's the Spire. I wasn't sure what we wanted to play today. I was thinking of maybe playing, like, you know, Defect again. We'll see in 4 years, I guess. True. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, where am I going to be in 6 years? Like, 6 or 4 years? 6 or 7 years, you could say. And, I don't know. I just don't know. Why are you in the corner like that? Because I am. Doesn't it look cool? Doesn't my little webcam look cool? I'm in a box. Oh my god, wait. I'm just realizing that I think I could use this background, like this live 2D animation. I might be able to export it as a live 2D background and then put it directly into VTube Studio. I think that would be more processor intensive. So like I'm not actually going to do that. But I was thinking like, oh, then I could have toggles for the background, like it fills up with white or something. And then I could have like an animation where the top of my webcam like opens, and then like a bunch of liquid falls into it, and then it's like, wow, you got dunk tank, like damn, you got pranked, you know what I mean? Like, I have to put more effort? What do you mean? I'm right there. I'm right there, gamer. You can see it. Yeah, there's a number of reasons why I switched to doing this. One of them is it's better for editing. There's, like, separating when you need to cut gameplay footage and when you need to cut your self-speaking for, like, talking and keeping coherency is, like, it's such a boon when editing. And also, it means that there's, like, a consistent space where the model is. So, sometimes my hair would, like, stick out. In the... What's it called? Like, if I did this, my hair would technically stick out past the thing. So, that's kind of annoying when you're trying to clip something. I'm here now. Oh, is that Unicorn? Over on Twitchy? I don't know if I need to say the purple site. The orange and black site. I'll still be a viewer that pops up when he has time after 6 or 7 years, so don't you dare graduate. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's the classic, I don't want to. I don't want to. I think about it every once in a while, and I get really sad, so that probably means I care about this thing that I'm doing. I just kind of hope the circumstances of reality allow me to continue doing it. That's the major thing. Okay. So, I haven't worked on these other characters, but I also don't really feel like working on them, if that makes sense. I don't super care to. I think Necrobinder was less interesting than I thought it was going to be. Regen is, like, a weird character. Like, I think the state of balance for this character is strange, and I just haven't really been vibing with Ironclad. Maybe I could try doing, like, a run. I was originally going to focus more on, like, the climbing aspect and, you know, posting my climb of all the characters and stuff, but people didn't really seem to be interested in the content, so we moved away from it. I don't want to try playing Silent. I didn't play Silent on Wednesday. And, I know apparently this character's broken. That was news to me. Have you been playing any Spire 2, Spyro? Are you a slay? Are you a Spire Slayer? Apparently the term we're called Slayers, apparently, according to the patch notes. I didn't know that. I think I'm looking at something like that. I'm gonna take this greed. It's like that old anime. Yeah. It's that old anime, Slayers. Costs money to buy, right? And I'm poor. That makes sense. I wasn't, you know... I wasn't sure if that included some percentage of money for luxuries. Wait, it goes on sale eventually. I wonder if they're allowed to put open betas on sale. I wonder if they're allowed to do that. Did you play Spire 1? It was 10% off recently, so they are. Oh, cool. 64 gold, heal 21 HP. Get some gold. I see. The only game I bought is the super cheap Minecraft from the Play Store. I see. Understandable. Yeah, was Spire 1 on mobile? I understand that this is like sort of besides the context that we are talking about. I'm just, you know, as one keen Northern Lion bit pointed out, Spire 1 is probably worth like over $2,000 or something worth of gameplay. I mean, it's if you're interested in these kinds of games, right? And I think Spire 1's pretty good. I would still recommend people to play it. Holy shit, are we just dead? This is 33? Or I can go to 33 block? So it's 9:21. Man. I stopped paying attention for what felt like half a second, and then we're dying. That is understandable. I apologize if this was not the discussion you wanted to have on stream. It was not my intention. Well, it's okay. You can live vicariously through watching me lose at Silent and then being like, why'd you do that? You dumbass. You idiot. Why would you do the bad thing when you could do the good thing? So, I'm actually sort of interested in Deflect because it helps me play Bouncing Flask, but Tactician is kind of the GOAT, so... We would have wanted a discard here, we didn't find one, which is awkward. Yeah, what do we do? This is some upfront AoE. Hidden Gem is probably really good, even after I got nerfs. Candelabra is nice. Probably get some potions. I could remove a card. I'll remove a strike. Alright. Let's heal and see if we can deal with this elite. That's fine, really. I want to cry out my grievances. Reasonable, reasonable. I think it's a reasonable thing to be grieving about. Yelling about. Hidden Gem. Neutralize now has replay. Two, three. $21. Okay, so this is 9. That goes to 21. 31 plus 8 is 39. That was pretty close. Blade of Ink, Expertise, Deadly Poison. I feel like we need like a little bit more damage. Just a wee bit more. I don't think I can fight another elite. Seems tough. If it's statue, maybe we're okay. If it's frog, we might actually also be okay. I think it was just Berdonis that was like a tough matchup. I feel like this would be a good game for a kid to play to practice math. I actually kind of agree with you, to be honest. Like, if you treat the, like, all of the math in this game as, like, you have to do the math in order to play the game, because, like, you can play the game without doing the math, right? Like, you can just play at vibes. But if you are constantly doing the math, then I think it's a little more like, oh yeah, true. We are dead. That's too bad. Unfortunately, this was one of our bad turns, and we did in fact draw one of our bad turns. So we're dead. You're still bad at math and you play a lot? What the fuck? What the hell, man? Yeah. Greed Ascender's Bane was certainly one of the worst turns in that deck, and I guess we didn't have a plan for it. We were just hoping we weren't going to draw it. got 2 strikes. I think I've been going strike defend on double removal, but I want to try double strike. Remove double strike. C punk. As opposed to the D punk. That's a musical artist band? Is that one person or multiple people? It's 2 people. Yeah, okay. I was remembering that correctly. There's always like a seed of doubt. Backstab, deflect, piercing whale. Take a backstab, I think. Backstab's fine. This is 23. That doesn't kill you. So, Mama Lyria has had someone helping, like, remove clutter from the castle. Because we have a lot of shit. And this person has been coming around, like, sort of the middle of the day-ish. Which the problem is that frequently I'm not, like, awake. I'm realizing that I probably could have done 1 defend attack twice, and now we're taking 2 damage. This is what happens when I'm distracted by stuff. Yeah, so they showed up to clean out some stuff, and I was like, oh, right, a person's probably coming by today, that makes sense. I have to leave my room door open because my vent, like the vent in my room doesn't really... I don't know if it's the in or the out vent, now that I'm thinking about it, but it doesn't work, basically, is the main thing. It's like in the closet, it doesn't carry air very well, so I leave my door open. And I figured, like, okay, well, if I'm going to be sleeping or whatever, you know, the room's a little messy. Like, this person isn't there to clean rooms. They're there to, like, remove junk. So, okay, I should close my door because they're cleaning around my room and just, like, don't have my mess everywhere. So, get up to close the door or whatever, go back to sleep, and I'm like, wait a second. They're cleaning around where the bathroom is, like my bathroom effectively, because I'm the only person who uses that bathroom at the moment. Room doesn't have windows or what? So, I definitely don't leave my windows open when I'm going to sleep. That's not a thing that I do. The thing that I was talking about was the in and out vent for, like, the circulation in the house, like the ventilation in the house. So usually there's, like, an in vent and an out vent for, like, air conditioning. If you have central air conditioning. So the one in this room, I believe it's because the closet wasn't there and it got, like, installed later. Like Papa Lyria installed the closet over a vent. Which was certainly a choice. I mean, that's, you know... Yeah, I mean, it's a thing that's usually, like, it would be in the house or not in the house kind of thing, right? So, yeah, so I realized something. There was a problem, which was, like, dude, I don't think I've ever ran faster to the bathroom ever in my entire life. because so luckily the door was closed. So that's the okay. Thank God, guys. The door was closed. Everything was fine. There was no issues. I think. I'm hoping. But so there was a thing that I used that happened to be in the bathroom at the time because it was drying off because I had to clean it. So usually when I clean it, I will leave it in the bathroom because I'm the only person who uses it. So it was drying off in the bathroom, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like that cannot. People need to not accidentally see the thing that's in the. We need to not. They need to not see this thing that I left out. So yeah, I think because like the person who does the cleaning and stuff, she's like a very like soft spoken, like probably kind, like British lady. I think if she saw my like thing drying on a counter, I would like I think it'd be over, guys. Like that's just not we're not like it'd be real bad. The question is, does Flour insert this thing or does this insert Flour? Yeah, that certainly is a question, isn't it? It's certainly a thing to be thinking about. So the good news is that the door was closed when I went out, so presumably, there was no visual confirmation the door looked like it was closed, the light looked like it was off. And I stowed it into a little bag in like a bag for like toiletries. I put it in that and like walked out of the bathroom like it was nothing. Dude, I was like, oh shit. Like I got out of that bed so fast. It was like a fucking fire alarm was going off, dude. I guess I can discard a Sender's Bane. Pinpoint, good card. I feel like I just heard something I shouldn't. Like, maybe. I don't know. You want me not talking about accidentally leaving stuff in the bathroom to dry? I mean, like, you have to take care of your stuff. Like, it's kind of important. Okay, that's 60 gold. I can't get my 60 gold back. That's too bad. Cleanliness is close to godliness. I do believe that that is how a lot of people consider it. Try it in the center, Lacey. Just throw it down a vent. He's so funny. I mean, I guess theoretically you could actually leave it over a vent. That's like some people leave stuff to dry over vents. I don't think you're supposed to. Interestingly, it's been a long time since I've picked up my sleeve. But I think Hidden Daggers is like a zero-cost skill, which is better for playing Pinpoint. Hello, Terror Eel. You just talked about picking up your sleeve. Yeah, picking up my sleeve, not Not that kind of... We're getting... This isn't... I was putting away my sleeve. Must have been the wind. Maybe I didn't want to stun it. I at least didn't stun it while it had vigor. Probably would have been worse. This blocks for 12. Max value block. No pinpoint. Yeah. 27. Yeah, wow, that was very difficult. Flick Flack is a Sly card. We like Sly. Alright, you had a question, how is this different from Slay the Spire 1? So, like, the gameplay loop is the same. Like, you go into rooms to do encounters. Where the fuck did my ball go? What is this? I need that ball. Nah. All the way over here. Okay. Yeah, what's the difference? So, Spire 2 has new cards. It has three? No, it has 2 new characters. And then even the older characters are still, like, they're different from the first game. So, like, the potential cards that they can get, because this is a deck builder, you choose cards, like, very frequently. It's the core gameplay loop. The cards are slightly different. So, how much does it cost? Spire 2 is currently... I mean, it's on... what's it called? It's on Steam. The Spire 2 is currently... like... $25, I think? American? Beep beep. Yeah, I'm sure they'll eventually release like a mobile version for a similar price. Well, we were able to play a lot of attacks, but I get the sense that we're dying soon. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. These fights are so scary. We can take this backflip. We're kind of looking for something good to do. Only game prices were adjusted accordingly to regional currencies and economy, or whatever the term is. I think regional pricing is actually a thing. It's entirely possible that perhaps the region you're in does not have good regional pricing. But also, I think not every game provides original pricing. I think it's like depending on if the devs do that. I think it makes sense to do it, but that comes from a place from me where I just go like, I think more people should be allowed to play games. Like, if I make a piece of art, I want people to play it. Like, that's, or to like enjoy it, I should say. Let's prepare number 2. These 2 prepareds that are basically just to help play pinpoint. There is pinpoint. So on the back is buffing. Because they're going to get stunned, so let's do this. And now we have 2 turns to deal with that. It makes sense for the seller too. If you have a global market you want to sell, the same price everywhere doesn't accomplish that. Yeah, 100% correct. So it's like, if it's interesting. There's like I remember discussing like basically a consumer graph, I guess. It's like the amount of people who would buy like a game at full price or like on sale, or like they'll buy the game at full price and also like the soundtrack or like any of the other things. It's like it basically is it's a curve, right? There are probably more people. Oh, sorry. There are more people who would buy stuff when it's like on sale, obviously, right? Because it costs less. There's a certain amount of people there, but it's kind of like then there's less people, I guess, who I'm not remembering the actual graph now that I think about it. I think it was just I don't know what the graph shape is. But the point is, the actual point of it, regardless of the detailed numbers of it, is that there is a variety of people who will pay different amounts of money for different reasons for your product, which is why sales are important. So it's like, if you want the most amount of people, the min-max of people buying your product, then it does need to eventually go on sale. Or like have different price points, or usually have like different variable ways which you can spend money, because some people will spend $5 on a skin, but they won't spend $20 to buy another character. So yeah, it wasn't exactly a supply and demand curve, because that was also covered in the same class, but it wasn't, this one wasn't supply demand. But yeah, the point is that you just apply that principle, except all the different places in the world, and then there's like different places that will pay different things, and then the sub thing of that curve being the different prices in those regions that people can pay with things. So like it just makes sense to like the min-maxed value is selling to more people, right? Not how much you're charging for the good. No one even knows what Slay the Spire is, probably, and it's not a reliable and consistent market. Maybe. I would say that it's probably difficult to set up regional pricing for like every single little tiny place. So it is possible that in certain places they wouldn't. Which is too bad. Again, because like, you know, I see you, Spyro, you are a person in my chat who is watching the gameplay that is happening and presumably being like, oh, that looks cool. You know, what is this thing that is happening on the screen? Right? So there is a person who's interested. I know them. Their name's Spyro101. I can see them. They're in my chat. They're talking to me. I'm wondering if I take Shadow Meld. Shadow Meld's a really good card. So I think that means I take it. I'm definitely concerned about doing enough damage, because I don't think this deck does a lot of damage, and hoping to find some scaling or maybe some poison or something, and we just like don't Don't have it. Merchant's pointing hand always feels patronized. Really? That's so funny. I guess I could see it. I could see it. That's definitely... That didn't even cross my mind. Maybe what I do is I take this power potion. I really, really want to take the Shadow Meld, but I do genuinely think that, like, maybe this deck doesn't do enough, especially to be Lagavulin Matriarch. So yeah, I think we need to take the power potion, which kind of sucks because Shadow Meld is a really, really good card. I'm gonna remove a defend. I think I want to remove strike. You know what? I want to remove strike, but I can't. Do we take dash? I'm gonna try removing strike. My thought was we can sandbag removing the strike until we get to the next shop, but let's just try doing it this way. And I can upgrade something to do more damage. This could be Ricochet or Pinpoint, I think. Okay. Secondly, technically speaking, you exit through both of your parents. What the fuck? That's a wild thing to say. Why are we starting there? What is this? Oh, thank fuck. We got a Noxious Fumes. You only learned about this game from UFLAR, so yeah, not much is known about this game here. That makes sense. Makes sense to me. Yeah, Spire is a strategy game, so, you know. Some people know about it, some people don't. Depends if people like strategy games, I suppose, among other things. Do I play Hidden Daggers? I think I want to discard the Ascender's Bane. So, like, 4 damage probably isn't going to matter. It's a nice indie game. Well, I think it pioneered the entire genre of roguelike deck builders. Like, digital ones, I should say. Because board game versions existed for ever. Me hitting up the boys to play Tanto, like... I've only played Dominion like once, and then I did the generic thing in the base Dominion set, which is like drawing your entire deck and putting all your currency into play. So I don't think it pioneered, but need to check what first came out. It made it popular though, for sure. Yeah, I guess my interpretation is that if, like, the version of it is... Like, I'm attaching it a little bit to the success, right? So you could say, like, well, I made a roguelike deck builder, but all the balancing was terrible and nobody played it. It's like, okay, sure, I guess. You right. That's true. Like, it made the genre actually in the public eye, in the limelight. It was actually successful. I'd be curious to know who attempted it before, though, because I'm assuming you were going to look that up. But yeah, stuff like Dominion, Tanto... I'm struggling to think of any other examples because I don't play these games. But Dominion for sure. Dominion's been around. Like that. And Munchkin kind of is sort of like a drafting-based board game. Okay, what are we doing? This deck needs to do damage, and I think that a good way to do that is Serpent Form. So, here we go. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is the obvious deck builder card game. What? What? Kingdom Hearts Chain. What is... What? Is this actually a deck builder? Like, it's not, right? Pokemon is obviously a deck builder game. I'm going to kill both of you by sitting on your face if you continue. It is, but it's really simple. Oh. Interesting. It's kind of cool. I feel like an uncultured swine among all this historical talk. Well, I mean, the interesting thing about, I don't know, I guess discussions like these is that, like, yeah, the obvious stipulation is that if you haven't played or don't know the thing, it's going to be difficult, right? Like, it's unfortunate, and it's actually a thing that I usually find kind of unfortunate, is that it's like, well, I just won't have the knowledge of a particular reference or something. Like, every time Unicorn is like, this is like that one band from, like, 70 years ago, and I'm like, okay, I don't... I don't know who that is! I can't get your reference! I don't understand! Only so much you can do with a mobile phone after all. Yeah, I mean, Dominion and Munchkin, those are board games, which is also like a, well, if you don't know board games, then you don't know board games. But Dominion is, I think the devs have discussed Dominion before, and also, like, this game is clearly, like very, very clearly related to players who've played Dominion. Like, it's so obvious. Like, you mean Pokemon TCG? No, like, Pokemon the game, because you catch Pokemon in the video game, right? Like, there are Pokemon out there, and you have to catch them, and then you build your deck based on the things that you've caught. It's clearly a deck builder, right? I really don't like this energy relic. I find it difficult to keep track of, and it effectively means you have 2 energy on turn 1, unless you're, like, in desperate need to play everything. But we do need help playing our Serpent form, so I think that it giving me extra energy on turn 2 is good. Actually, it kind of sucks because we have Bag of Prep, so it's kind of bad, actually. It's whatever. It's fine. I've played Munchkin with my friends, the Cthulhu version. I have played Munchkin, I think, 1 time. I believe I have done it, like, 1 time. It was fine. I wish... Oh, I used all my energy. See, again! Ah! Just forgot it all the time. It's like that one thing is a reference to a game with a girl who makes references nobody gets. What? That's not real! Now you're making shit up. That's not real. It's not real. Stop it. Nothing is too far-fetched when it comes to Pokemon. Did you watch the Sylveon short? Tsumugi Shirogane. Well, I have to look this up. Oh, it's a Dango, Orongo, Bongo character. A Dingo Dongo character. I have not played this series at all. Feet! I'll take the feet. So I don't have to block here. I mean, I guess we don't really need the extra energy. It doesn't matter. It's like a dialogue from Pokemon Adventure series, I think. No dream is too far-fetched, although I'm not sure. No, not more references I don't understand. We'll actually play the serpent form. I think it's funny. Chirpin form. Snake bite. I think we're serpent forming, you know what I mean? We're slying it up. I think we're looking for a... We definitely want to upgrade the prepareds. I think we're also looking for acrobatics. That's what I was thinking of. My love is serpentine. Is this another reference that I don't understand? Please help me. Mom, pick me up. Keep saying things I don't understand. Big serpent form. I love playing serpent form in hallway fights. It's like, yeah, this was totally necessary. We did, in fact, need to do this. Oh my goodness. No, come on, man. It's fine. Flick fleck. I think that's gonna be a no. If I get Bing Bong, is that okay? The cards we need to draft at this point are powers and, like, acrobatics. I think Bing Bong's okay. Remove 2 cards, add normality. I think the chance of us being able to discard normality is relatively high. So let's remove 2 cards. Oh fuck, I have a Bing Bong. I'm so stupid. I'm so fucking dumb. Oh man, I'm so fucking good at video games. I'm so good at video games. This is kind of a lot of damage, isn't it? I'm good. I'm good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Why would everything not be fine? It's a lovely day to be playing Slay the Spire. Laura, were you ever complimented for your voice? I don't think on stream. I think people like my voice IRL. I don't really get it, to be honest with you. I don't know if I understand. Out gamble is good. To find a way to remove 2 normalities in my prepared combo deck. Holy. I guess Speedster would also be good. Oh, there's a normality. Snap back to normality. Oh, there goes gravity. At least no one has told you you have radio face. Yeah, no one has done that. That is correct. Oh shit. We got normality. Played my bro a flower clip and he thought your voice sounded funny. Is that a good thing? It's that... I don't know how to feel about that. Alright, Spyro, I got you for... Well, you can't just... You have to explain the context, because explaining the context is fun. So, like, on radio, like, does anyone see your face? The answer is no. So, because no one sees your face in radio, shit, we're dead. Is there anything we could have done about this? Probably. Probably a lot of things we could have done about it. I think that deck was interested in, like, noxious fumes, a speedster. Probably not two normalities. That was a little stupid, but yeah. So because no one sees your face when you are on the radio, like... Sorry, I got a text that I have to think about. Since someone sees your face, they'll say, like, you have a face for radio, because you can hide your face because you're ugly. That's because recently I learned that I have an unusually bass-boosted voice and people get scared when I talk suddenly. It's kind of funny. I mean, voice for radio is different. Because that's just a good thing. Okay, scroll box, lead paperweight, Meow's Torment. Blade Dance Dagger Spray Calculated Gamble is a tile and a half. Don't worry, Flower, I'll always love your voice even if you have a radio face. Well, yeah, my face doesn't really matter. Because I'm a VTuber. I was approached recently, actually, if I was ever going to do a face reveal, and the answer to that is certainly not. It's like literally exactly besides the point. I think I could have taken 3 less damage here. Holy shit, dude. The game hates me. Is it time to try out my sleeve? Here we go. You wish you had a fish voice? Okay. I'll have some sort of weird voice. I don't know. I feel like I've never really... I don't think I've ever really, like, considered my voice too much. Except for the purposes of needing to sound moderately enthusiastic about stuff. I'm wondering if we can get away with picking this Blade Dance. I'm also realizing that we're going to a shop when I don't have any gold. That's epic. Pretty epic. It's okay. Nothing of value was lost. Blade Dance. Oh, microphone can't really catch my emotions. It's interesting. I don't know. Is it because it's like, just because it's low quality? Hey, Rance, thank you so much. Would it be funny if someone donated to play Pokemon Champions again this time so I can backseat play against you? As in, like, you want to play against me? Tomorrow is Master Duel. And I think there's at least one person who commented who kind of sounded like they wanted to play against me. So I'd feel bad if I said, yeah, you should show up for that stream, and then they showed up and I wasn't playing Master Duel. I might be able to do it next week, if that is acceptable. But nonetheless, thank you for the super. Next week is fine? Okay. Sounds good. I need to park that in my brain somewhere. Also, because this week we're watching Freerun. And also, the thing that I was getting asked about that I, like, just got texted about was that I have, I might need to do something out of town tomorrow. And it's like, this is a lot of shit to be doing on Saturday when I have a deadline on Sunday. So, I was like, how long have I been live for? An hour and 20 minutes. I have more stuff to do, and then I have, like, gameplay to record of the new Arknights chapter. It's a lot. I'm tired, man. And it's like, it's so annoying. So annoying, because it's like, oh, but we're, like, going to a really nice place. What about this really nice place that we're going to? And it's like, oh, it's Italian food. Do you like Italian food, Flaris? And it's like, it's not the problem. The problem is the, like, 3 hours of driving it takes. Do you have any idea how much work I can get done in 3 hours? Actually, the reason why I've been trying to not be live for as long, because I realized that, like, yeah, if I'm live for like 2 to 3 additional hours past the 2-hour mark, then yeah, that does realistically mean that I could have gotten stuff done. So, public transportation is the bane of my existence, America. Well, first of all, I'm thinking about what I'm supposed to upgrade here. I think it's either up my sleeve or accuracy. It's probably accuracy. And, yeah, no, it's just like the drive there and drive back. Probably. It's time. It's time. Wow, that's like all of my HP. Heck, man. I love drawing 7 billion strikes. And I don't want to be attacking. Accuracy, actual bottom card of my deck. This game's so annoying sometimes, man. So freaking annoying, dude. Holy moly. Where's my up my sleeve? What a terrible draw order, dude. Holy crap. That was awful. I never imagined traveling 3 hours just to eat food as a common there. Well, I mean, if you're driving, yeah. And you're going out of town. It's like, it's about an hour and a half there, hour and a half back. It's town over. Couple towns over. Sharpenable Swift. I think sharp on dagger spray is good. Need to be 2 hours early for a 10-minute ride? What? Wait, why? Dagger spray. I think we don't want to draw accuracy if it was there. I think that would have been a problem. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Draw the accuracy. Also means we're closer to dagger spray. Potentially. Okay, you are doing 10. You're doing 8. One accuracy. It's enough. Yippee! Was a pretty good fight. Phantom Blades is a thing that I can take for a wee bit more damage. I don't really want to fight the elite. Because we're against the exploding boy. Explody boy. It's not quite enough. Leading strike. Just gonna do it like this. Oh, they still deal. I thought I was on infinite blades, but I was on accuracy. We'll take another accuracy, sure. Let's just do a bunch of damage. Why not? But I see. It is just a place that does not have good good public transport. I thought it's like I'm not referring to public transport was all. So I think that's where I got confused. I maybe should have healed. We're just gonna try and kill it really fast. Probably should have duplicated the other one. Taking a lot of damage. This boss is neat. I love its design. Yeah, I hate its design because it fucking blasts on your face. So we're gonna have to block 35 damage, sorry. 26 damage. This is bullshit. I did not hit her. Oh shit, we're like... Man, fucking god damn it, like... Ass cheeks. I'm not a fan of it blasting on my face whenever it dies. The pain of wanting floor thighs but leg day is killing me. You gotta do leg day. Gotta do it. I'm not an expert in this game, but to me you look like you know what you're doing. I shouldn't be laughing this much at it. But I think I have ideas, and I think I tried to execute the ideas. It's just that not resting before that boss was certainly a decision. When I literally said I don't want to go to the encounter because it's going to cost me HP, and I need HP so that I can survive the last attack. That it does, and then I chose not to rest, which was a decision. Like, you know, sometimes your brain makes decisions, and then yep, they happen. Do I want a greed? Is it greed time? I think it's greed time. Yeah, I think that Shiv run was certainly more alive if I just beat the boss. I just did not choose to play the winning line. Don't answer that question, chat. You don't have to answer that question. Am I good at this game? I mean, some people can't even beat Ascension 1, so, I mean, like, Ascension 0, I should say. There are some people who, like, they struggle to beat Ascension 0, so I guess compared to that, like, I'm better than that, but I think usually the definition of good at this game is people who win consistently at Ascension 10, which I certainly don't do. I definitely don't do that. Fishing Whale, Untouchable, Dodge and Roll. The fact that you understand the mechanics probably puts you above the majority of players. It's kind of like fighting games. You sort of know what you're doing, you're probably considered good to a majority of players. Yeah, I mean, the kind of interesting thing for me, because this has to do with my history of playing ranked ladders and hard games. Because, like, if you really think about it, like, there's... Even being in Masters, in Master Duel, is, like, pretty high percentage. Like, there are not a lot of people who are there. Like, it's a... There are significantly more people who are, like, losing at Master Duel in, like, Iron because they concede every time they see a Maxi activation. Right? And there's even more people who are playing on, like, Dueling Book, and they just don't even understand how the rules of the game work, so... It's an interesting thing to consider. Oh yeah, I mean, I think that as far as... Because this is the thing, right? There's, like, a couple of different ways that you can be a content creator for a game, right? And I think these are pretty well-established archetypes in the gacha space. I want to say gacha space has it pretty, like, figured out. I don't know, maybe there's, like, other things that have stuff figured out. There's different, like, archetypes of content that you can make, but I think as far as, like, a live streaming personality, there's, like... I almost made the same mistake that I did a few runs ago, but There's like the god gamer, right? Like there's the person who's like really, really good at the game. So people watch you because it's a spectacle to see how good you are at the game. And there are people like that in Slay the Spire. Like there are people who are exceptionally good at this game and like win relatively consistently. So you can watch them and like emulate what they're doing, or just like enjoy the spectacle of them being good at the game. And then there's people who are like, there are people who are like community involvement style creators. So usually this is games where like you can play with viewers, like join my Apex lobby, join my like fighting game arena, playing viewer duels and master duel. Like those are the more community based, like, and they can also do stuff like make content around community challenges. Like MBT used to do a series called Dualtaining, which was pretty popular because people got to show off their stupid like Rube Goldberg machine combo to a bunch of people on the show, and stupid bits and humor and whatever. So there's like more community aspects. And I think those are the two major ones for like live streamers, basically. I'm trying to think of what other angles there are. I can't really... Like, there's the generic one, which is like, I think what everybody kind of hopes for, except for the God Gamer, because they probably don't give a shit because they're too busy being a God Gamer. But there's just like the generic funny man, which is what I attempt to be, and I'm just not funny. So like that's the problem. The problem is I'm trying to be something that I'm not. That's the actual problem. I am both trying to play Ascension 10 when I'm not a God Gamer, and I'm also trying to be funny when I'm not funny. It's tough. I'm not even trying to pretend that like I'm a community involvement person, because that's definitely not true. But yeah, niche content as well. Stuff like, you know, I kind of wanted to cover mods in this game, but it's not really there yet. Modding infrastructure isn't really there yet. I guess to some extent, like, being the creative behind making Flagbearer was a desirable thing, sort of. Theoretically, if people respect that work, that means like I can do more community involvement stuff with mods and doing like Design Aspire, because that was a relatively fun series that I felt like I didn't have enough content to make about, or I didn't feel comfortable doing it. I feel like if I redid it, I'd be more comfortable, but it could be chatting on my ass. Am I just dead? Dude, are they just killing me? What the fuck did they want me to do, man? What do they want me to do here? What the fuck? Oh, I don't think I'm dead. Okay, I'm still alive, but also, holy shit. Maybe attacking C-Punk was a mistake. I don't know. Someone should clip Flower being a god at the game so he can be popular and pay bills. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. 99% of my shorts are me being stupid. That's the point. Or, oops. Or me saying atrocious things about Sylveon, I guess. Wait, what? An additional strike and defend. Man, this is so awful. Wait, why did I get a curse? Oh, the curse was from Niao's bones. Okay. This is abysmal. This is terrible. It's just bad. Sylveon is peak. Am I allowed to say that that's That's kind of the conclusion of the short. is that what I was saying in that short? Was I kind of saying that GP? Oh, sorry, I skipped over one. Sorry. So there's informational content. That's another one. So like, if you're providing a functional service of something related to the game, then you can do that. So like an informational, somebody who does informational content in Spire 2 would like review the patch notes and then talk about in varying degrees of detail like what it means. Or make guides. So like guides for characters when they come out in gacha games is like a thing people do. That's informational content. Well, you should share your extensive knowledge on Slay the Spire as a YouTube video for beginners. I really don't mean to be I'm not I'm trying to not be like mean. I just I'm not laughing because I'm trying to be mean. Is that the correct way of saying this? I do not have extensive knowledge on Slay the Spire, and I definitely would not feel confident making any kind of thing for beginners, and that is not. What's up, Himitsu? It is time to slay. I mean, I guess it's kind of interesting because I do think that like a teaching skill set and you know, playing skill set aren't necessarily the same. Like there's time to slay the streamer. That's a different format. I think Frost Prime does that format. Slay the streamer. So there are things that like I know about the game, but like the thing is I don't know how to make those decisions correctly in a way that like raises your win rate, you know what I mean? So is GF-BF surrogate a streamer archetype? I think so. Yeah, like GFE, BFE, girlfriend experience, boyfriend experience. That's definitely a thing. Yeah, these are all like generic terms, right? But I guess I focused more in on like, if you wanted to be a person who makes content about a game, what are the different things you could do? Like GFE, BFE is like less game related. So Flar, where's our GFE experience? You're getting it. You're getting needy beta boy failure experience. You get that every time you click on stream. Actually. I don't... I'm confused. Was that not... Were we not all on the same page? I think that's... I ask you to laugh at my bad jokes. I constantly have, like, self-confidence issues that I'm, like, actively talking about to you, to your face. You know, I'm, like, constantly asking for attention and stuff. It's a BF experience. It can be the girlfriend experience, too. It's, like, the same difference. It's the needy beta experience. Bonk. Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot that they split. Give me my gold back. Most of my girlfriends were like that. So true. It's no surprise you're in the chat. That's a very weird thing to say. You gravitate towards needy betas. Is everyone on the ominous purple app now? I think there's like, I mean, Himitsu just like walked in. Unicorn hopped over onto the purple app. I don't know why, but I think that's okay. I mean, flechettes might be good. Flechettes plus snakebite is actually kind of good. Did you want to co-op, actually? I've considered it before. I don't think I've had enough people interested in it, though. Flechettes does 24 damage. That's a lot of damage, actually. Holy shit. I did not know flechettes did so much damage. It's the GF experience. Whatever it is, I be experiencing it. What? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I set this up to get free stuff from Marvel Rivals. True. Apparently there's going to be drops for the what's it called? The CZN live stream or whatever. Oh, I'm dead. I just like wasn't paying attention and I didn't block. That's funny. See, this is my problem with trying to be good at Spire, is that as soon as I talk about literally anything, I stop paying attention. I just drag cards from my head. Can they drop Amir's hips on my face? So based! So based! I want the new Angel Girl to do that. I constantly think about what the additional force from wing flaps would provide. It's constantly on my mind. This is another case of I should really be taking the adrenaline, but I'm gonna take Echoing Slash. Now I'm gonna take the adrenaline. Is it Echoing Slash makes Act 1 so much easier? I don't think we're gonna have HP. Oh, by the time we get there. But yeah, I'm not going to be watching the live stream live. I will probably make a reaction to cover my obligatory 1 CZN video a week. Because I wasn't expecting people to watch the Serenial video. Because it's boring. But really, basically nobody watched it. Is this bad content? What do you mean? Like, I don't know what to do, though. Because I don't know if the... I'm basically waiting to see if the true roguelike mode is going to be really good. Because if it's really good, then I can continue making content. If it's not good, then I will probably be like, I'm very sorry, CZN. We had a very short time together, but it was fun. GF breaks up with you ASMR. It's not you, it's me. I just think I need some space so that I can think about what I want to do next in my life. You did nothing wrong. It's just me. I need to take some time to think about what my life is going to look like. I was trying to think of like some passive-aggressive thing that I could say in the middle of that, and then I couldn't actually think of what to say. Been hoping for an ASMR since I found this channel. I'm really surprised that anybody wants any kind of ASMR from me. You can tell them it was fun, or you could be honest. Nah, well, I mean, it's just... There's a degree of loss aversion, right? Because it's the first time I applied to a content creator program, and I got accepted into it even. Mind you, their bar wasn't very high. So I was like, wow, that's impressive. Oh, you know what I've been meaning to apply for that I haven't is the Arknights creator program. Been meaning to do that, but also I was like kind of hesitant because I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep making content for that game. But my sleeve, tracking, accuracy. What am I doing with this deck? I have an adrenaline to calculate gamble. I have card drive, energy. I can do basically anything. Accuracy is very committal. Tracking feels committal. It's like I don't know. Maybe the idea is that tracking is very good if I can get it going, so we want to upgrade the neutralize. We could even argue taking a sucker punch is, like, real if I take this. Let's try it. And try taking tracking. It's awkward to, like, take a payoff power when I, like, realistically am not doing anything yet. I could have blocked ones. That's, like, the first thing I asked after watching the live for the first time. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I don't know if anyone else has ever asked or wanted that ever from me. I don't think anybody wants that. Oh. Is there, like, boy failure whispers about their insecurities in your ear ASMR? Is that, like, a real thing? I would imagine that somebody has done that before. You said immediately! Immediately! There wasn't even hesitation. That was like 0.25 seconds, dude. What the? That was fast, man. You could, like, win an eBay bid with that. I have several of them bookmarked! Okay, well, you didn't need to, like... You didn't need to 4K yourself. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you don't care. I was like, damn, that's... Just straight up with that. You need to see yourself as a boy success, not a boy failure. I don't really know what to say to that. See, the problem is that people think it's a perspective problem when it's not. Are the bookmarks public? Yeah, clearly Unicorn needs to send Spiral all yeah, Spyro's friend, sorry, all that ASMR. I don't know, I never do, like, any kind of RP ASMR. Only, Pinpoint might be good. That's a good attack for us to double our damage on with tracking. Yeah, people think problems are perspective. And, like, I'm inclined to agree that a lot of problems are perspective, but unfortunately there are actually a lot of problems that aren't perspective. That's, like, sort of the issue, right? Let's keep playing. Yeah, like, if the reality is that, like, I want to win 50% or more of the time on Ascension 10, then that would qualify me as a failure at doing that goal, right? You could say that perspective-wise, that playing the game more and learning more about what to do and what not to do is actually succeeding and working towards that goal. And, like, if you're constantly working towards the goal, that's all you can really ask for. And that's, like, a more healthy mindset, and I agree with that, right? That's like the mindset that I try to have with a lot of things. The unfortunate thing is that, like, in order to be, like, you know, you can shift the goal of beating ASMR. We're not listening to beating ASMR. That's not a... No types of beating ASMR are being listened to or whatever or anything in this... Stop. Okay. So, like, you can replace the goal of 50% win rate on Slay the Spire 2, Ascension 10, on whatever character you want to think about, with the stipulation that you cannot reset the fight, because that's a pretty common stipulation for the more competitively minded people in this game. What was I upgrading? Neutralize? So, like, that's your goal. You're going to place it with literally anything. And the reality is, you can have a positive mindset on working towards or working on or doing all these things or whatever, but, like, the unfortunate impasse that I'm at is, like, listen, I can keep working towards, like, I can keep editing videos for 20 cents per release. I can keep doing that. And then I'd probably be homeless in 5 years. So, like, I don't really know what to say. I think Serpent Form is good with Escape Plan. I think that we already have something that is good with tracking, but we have 2 escape plans, and I think that maximizing the escape plan seems like a good idea. Okay. I get stuck, tell myself I'm dicks, and move on. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna be too doom and gloom. Draw some cards. There's a Serpent Form. Tracking is not a thing I'm gonna play here. Let's pitch. Pitch, pitch, pitch. What is that thick boy? He's a... Do you think anybody feels weirdly about, like, the tentacles? I think there are people who are like, nah, I'd lose. So I'm asking for a friend. You're slightly off. It's probably a mistake. The Japanese. I think there are more people than that. I started with the Smith and double sword sage from transforming 2 strikes. My blade is defeating everything now. Let's go. And they said that the blade was bad. I genuinely hope they find a good balance for, like, the strength of the blade, because I genuinely feel like a 2-cost retain card is just good. Like, that's just... By default, that's just good. I think that all the supporting stuff around region is kind of difficult, which makes the context of that card not as good. But it's doing 120, that's pretty crazy. Was that racist? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I was more suggesting that I think there are a lot of people who are freaky about tentacles. I'm speaking from personal experience. You saw the video about Sylveon. Saw worms poking out and we're like, nah, those aren't tentacles. Those aren't tentacles that I'm interested in. What do you mean? They have like little ridges. Do you not like the ridges? I'm gonna take the Sucker Punch because we have a tracking. I do not like these guys. Let's go tracking, draw. Get you out of here. What an awful day to have ears. True. So true. I might have made a mistake. Remember when I said, like, as soon as I stop paying attention, I immediately make the most egregious mistake ever? That was one of them. Wow, this sucks. This is the worst. Follow through speedster accuracy. Follow through speedster accuracy. I mean, speedster is good with the 2 escape plans, calculated gamble, and adrenaline, but this tracking is getting worse and worse. Worse and worse and worse and worse. Now that I think about it, I also have noticed Sylveon's ribbons before. Yeah, I mean, like, how are they any different from a tentacle? That's what I'm asking. I'm just trying to, like, be real about it. Ruffles have ridges. They don't look as thick. Yeah, but they could, like, ball up, you know what I mean? They could, like, just fold them over a little bit and make a blunt edge. Blunt edge. I don't see what the problem is. Am I tracking? We draw neutralize next turn plus calculated gamble. Maybe this is the turn where I have to... I can Touch of Insanity the pinpoint. And then I can go, like, tracking this thing. Survivor. Now the next time we draw that card, it'll cost 0, which is good. Oh, I wasn't able to play anything. Whoops! Whoops! Whoopsie. Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie. Ooh, Razor Tooth. Second Speedster, man. I have fallen for this trick before. And I'm god damn it, I'm gonna fall for it again. I think Footwork is good. I guess Speedster and specifically this scenario is not great because of the boss. Will I be hurting Sylveon by trying to remove the ribbons? What the fuck? Oh my goodness. That's crazy, bro. I'm not sorry, I dislike Sylveon so very much. Oh, I thought like you wanted... Well, I mean, I guess if you're doing it out of anger, that maybe makes a little more sense. I thought you were doing it out of... You know what? I'm just like not gonna... I'm good. I'm gonna just not... I'm gonna stop talking. Must be a Vaporeon fan. How did you clock me? How did you know? Leafeon's my favorite? So why do you dislike Sylveon? Just wondering. You like Espeon? I think I'm like an Umbreon fan. You can say you touched grass. It's pretty funny. Well, we're not dead, but also this kind of sucks. Oh, I can just like raw block it. I suppose I have +5 dexterity. I didn't think about that. Damn, this tracking's pretty good. It's another tracking. I don't think we take the second tracking. This Bladiving's kind of interesting, though. Because it applies weak. Umbreon's yellow things glow in the dark. Seeing that as a kid blew my mind for some reason. I mean, it's cool! It's fucking cool! I'm not answering that question. What a wild thing to say. Sylveon looks like a posh dog, like a very rich and posh person's pet, and that annoys me. So, like, what you're saying is that if I dressed you up in ribbons and then treated you like a dog, you would hate yourself. Is that what you're suggesting? What if I adrenalined as the first thing I did every single time? That seems kind of bad, actually. Am I taking Suppress Plus? It's 5 weak. Like, it's good with tracking, I don't know if it's that good, really. I don't know if having Ocean Belt Plus is that much better. No, I'd hate you, not so much would change, and I hate myself already. What the... What? I think some people like getting... Yes, Unicorn knows exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm not going to say anything more. I will not say more. It's a shame that there's like nothing to imbue. Like if I had an acrobatics, that'd be sweet. I don't want to use calculated gamble. I guess I could Blade of Ink first thing. That's like not bad. Like we already upgraded Neutralize, so I don't want to upgrade it again. And Potion Bill. You know what? Fine. Upgraded Blade of Ink isn't bad. It's kind of like taking the Neutralize, except it's like more damage. Or it's Suppress. Is it more damage? Wait a second, it might not be. It's 6. It is. It's more damage by 1. It's 1 additional damage. That's so funny. Paths look weird to me. There's Light Shop here. This looks fine. It's like 2 hard hallway fights. It's the only shop. Yeah, okay. I have no blocks. I have no blocks. One off. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. I'm having a flartastic day. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired and stressed. I want to be completing projects and stuff. I have a lot to do. It's busy tomorrow. It's going to be busy on Monday. I think if I make it through Monday, then I'm good. But currently, I'm tired and stressed. That's how I feel. My stream is getting relatable again. Thank you for the head pat. Monday is the bane of my existence. Reasonable. I have a appointment on Monday. Thank you for the head pat. Appreciate it. Wally plans. Quick fleck. Bigger spray. I guess Wally plansing. What even Wally plans? Thank you for that pat. Forgot that we can pat Flar. Yes. There's a pat. It manifests a hand. You can pet. Wall-eyed plans helps deploy the speedsters because I can hold. Excuse me, I can hold on to them. I think this deck is actually looking for blocks, though. As we saw from that other one, where like I literally was unable to block. Can we manifest the hand for something else? I make no comments. I make no comments about what players would do with Mage Hand. We're using Mage Hand to pat your head? Yeah, basically. Kind of. Dash. This is... Like, do we take dash just to have a block? I don't think so. I'd rather have, like, a leg sweep. But we don't have a leg sweep. We have 2 encounters coming up. I believe. I believe. We'll be fine. Are you taking off, Unicorn? See you later. You're going. Going. Rough. Rough. I kind of need that pinpoint, to be honest with you. Noxious Fumes prepared is great. Where are my blocks, dude? Like, so confused. Getting pretty late, so good night or good morning. Right, see you later, Spyro. Take care. Best of luck on your stuff. You got this. Got this, you got this. And have a good night. Gambler's Brew. Another upgraded prepared. Oh, I guess we have Toxic Egg, that's why. Where are my blocks, dude? Where are they? Ah, shit. Poison sap, pinpoint, anticipate. These aren't blocks, dude. What is happening? Why is it doing this? I need blocks. It's taking so much damage in these hallway fights. These, like, are not blocks. How can I just not get a block card to draft? None of these are block cards, man. I'm gonna tilt. I'm tilting. I'm tilting. I'm tilted. Holy moly. Suppose that's par for the course. Oh, you know what? Hand trick is a block card. I was gonna say, if I don't get another block card, I'm gonna lose my mind. Y'all are gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Oh, what's up, hey? How are you doing? What's up? We're fighting the Biomancer. And, struggling to think of what to do. Because we haven't resolved Serpent Form or tracking. I guess we're just blocking. There's tracking. It wasn't Serpent Form, unfortunately. There's Serpent Form. But I want to say we can't reasonably play it. This is 8, 16, 24. We're drawing like only strikes. Good, heading to bed soon. The stream popped up on my recommended, so I thought I'd check it out shortly. Let's go. Pre-sleep. Gooning to say the Spire. What am I saying? I don't know how words work, dude. Yeah, well, you're just in time to watch me lose to this thing. I wonder if, like, Duplicator Potion Serpent Form into Calculated Gamble is worth it. It probably isn't worth it, but we're doing it. 23 damage. That was rough. I guess we could have dupe potioned the hand trick and then not taken 7 billion damage. I see you're losing to Entomancer. I am. That is in fact what was happening. It wasn't fun. Luckily we have Regal Pillow. Regal Pillow, my beloved. But literally the only way that I can win at Slay the Spire is by having Regal Pillow. Oh, it's another Adrenaline. Yippee! I genuinely don't think I can beat this boss. I'm very concerned. We got Clamp, OP. I guess Clamp is good too. Okay, we simply need to draw our thing. Actually, if I need to draw my thing, does that mean Calculated Gamble here is good? Let me try doing this first. We could resolve Tracking. But I want to resolve Serpent Form. Bruh. I'm so angry! Actual fucking bottom of my deck, dude. I'm so tilted. Why, man? Why'd they do it to me? Why'd they do it to me specifically? They did it because they hate me. Nope. Right. I maybe could have made space first. Okay, tracking is in. Oh, look, it's Blade of Ink again. What ascension is this? 10. It says ascension 10. I guess you don't have the ascension information. Oh, I also realized I have the energy turned off for you guys. My bad. Oh, not this. That's not that. This? Oh, where? Wait. I just turned on a bunch of random stuff and then I think I turned on the wrong shit. My bad. Oh my god, wait, it's almost dead. Wait, why is it almost dead? What happened? Wait, what happened in this fight? Wait, I wasn't paying any attention at all. What the fuck? Wait. Wait. Wait, what the fuck? Wait. When did it die? When did it happen? What? Tracking with Blade of Ink? It is pretty good, isn't it? I think this is a burst angle. I think burst plus prepared is, like, pretty good. I think burst plus a lot of our things is pretty good. I think burst is pretty good. Vaku plays the first turn for you. I think that would be really bad, but burst is really good with apparitions. Speedster carry? I think it was probably the serpent form and tracking, honestly. Burst plus silent is pretty good. Is that a new card? Is silent like a new card that that's on the beta branch? Because I don't know. I mean, burst plus we didn't have anything to do the last little while was kind of bad. It's kind of awkward. I think it's time to speed. Time to start speeding. We still lose max HP. Oh, we don't! We have Gorget! We have Georgette. And to bed. Good luck with your stream, homie. Alright, see you later, hey. Thanks for dropping by. We appreciate the commentary. Actually related to Spire commentary. Hard to come by nowadays. Have a good night. Take care. We're just gonna pick all of the prepareds because all of them are upgraded. I don't know if I actually wanted to go here, but there's a footwork, which means I did want to go here. First one was good. What's the point of doing this? Something like this. I guess I didn't actually map out my path. There's like 3 bonfires. Upgrading these footworks is probably advisable. Well, that was insane. That was pretty crazy. Surprisingly, they're not dead yet. How many prepareds is too many prepareds? Today we answer this question. Honestly, the toxic egg is like probably... We can probably let the toxic egg go. We could actually probably let it go. Because like we don't actually, the reason why we're getting rid of this toxic egg is so that I stop picking prepareds. That's why we're doing it. So that I can I can stop myself from making bad decisions. I'm gonna discard it anyways. Nope. That is 37. I think I was supposed to play the Serpent form, like, first time. I think I am not supposed to be taking more cards. I think the deck is good. Probably. The thing is, Finisher plus Blade of Ink and Trekking is a lot of damage. We're fighting Doormaker. You know what? I do actually think we need this. Because we need one big thing that our deck can do so that Doormaker can die. Actually. So we need to set up the one big thing so that Doormaker actually dies. I think that is actually important. Hey, look, it's Parrying Shield. That's crazy. Maybe an innate speedster will help me. Oh, you know what? We need more scaling. Like more... Having more dexterity is better for Doormaker. funniest part about Axbots is that they're complete speedrun killers. Yeah, they just take so long to resolve. Just like completely destroys your time. I could just picture someone going like through Act 3. They hit Axbots on like... Is Axbots I mean, it's a difficult encounter, right? You want to avoid Act 3 encounters even more than the other acts. Yeah, because you only want to get 2 encounters. Because if you hit Axbots, you just, like, lose the game. That's really funny, actually. Okay, we were upgrading the other footwork. I don't think I need, like, more scaling to win this fight, right? Seems a little unnecessary. Another escape plan or well-laid plans? Well-laid plans helps us set up finisher. But escape plan lets us go more draw. I think I answered my... Does this deck need more draw? Probably not. It was like, probably no. Ooh. Calculated gamble or adrenaline? Probably adrenaline, right? Or apparition? I'm gonna use the bathroom. This is... What a wild decision. I'm back. Infinite apparitions as gas, especially with burst. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do adrenaline. Just because, like, I want my second draw through to not be anemic. Like, I just want to... I want to be able to draw all the things. Whereas I'm actually not... I'm less confident that having infinite apparitions will win the game, I guess. Just simply because I'm not playing enough cards a turn. I don't know, it's possible. Maybe it does, but I just... This is what I think is better. Do I want to upgrade anything? I could give Calculated Gamble Retain, which seems kind of good. That's all I really see. Calculated Gamble having Retain is probably good versus Doormaker. Because we have Retain. I don't know if 8... It's like 4 additional per card because of tracking. I don't know about that. Let's do this. Also good versus the Queen. Okay. We do want to draw, like, our scaling if we can. And I got, like, an acrobatics in here. Damn. This sucks. This is ass. This is definitely ass. I'm gonna leave these in my deck. I hunger. Feels Doormaker, man. Feels Doormaker, man. Holy shit. We can't play Serpent Form if we try to draw it. Can I do this without apparitioning? Probably. I have 6 dexterity. Holy shit, dude. I am tilting. I'm actually just tilting. Like, I really don't want to use the burst. This would be... Oh, this isn't exhaust, so it's actually fine. For some reason, I thought it was exhaust still. There's Serpent Form. We still can't fucking play it. I'm just like pretty upset about this, unironically. Like, we probably keep the calculated gamble. That was ass, dude. Because they're like, like what the fuck? I have like 2 adrenalines, 4 prepareds in my fucking deck. Like a burst? Are you serious? You're telling me that I don't hit 3 prepareds, calculated gamble, adrenaline, well-laid plans, or serpent form. Not that it would have made a difference, but I was surprised you didn't pop the strength potion immediately. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just assumed that I would have drawn something that my deck does instead of not anything that my deck doesn't do. Like, this is just, like... That's fucking crazy, dude. It's like, I have to pick a turn to actually do something, so... We could take 39. We could do that. Like, this was supposed to be the plan, I guess. Just the order in which we drew the cards was absolutely atrocious. I mean, like, am I allowed to assume in my deck of, like, 70 cantrips that I'm gonna draw any of them? Or that Serpent Form could not be in the bottom 5 cards of my deck? It's just, like, so frustrating, man. That's so ass. And once again, cantripless. Yeah, we were able to assemble Finisher plus Blade of Ink with the light plans. I mean, we also knew that Serpent Form was at the bottom of our deck, so, like, obviously it was played completely differently and whatever. I'm just playing the game because I'm tilted. I'm just playing the game because I'm angry. We might even die here. Just kidding. Absolutely robbed, dude. I was like, how many attacks have I played? 0. That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like I got fucking robbed that run. That draw order was so stupid. So dumb. Alright, whatever. That's gonna be it for today. That's it. That is all. It's time to go. That is one of the downsides of 41 cards. Is that your one of is at the bottom of your deck. The thing is, it's less, to me, it's less so that the Serpent form was at the bottom of our deck, because that was definitely part of it. And more so that I had, like, another Adrenaline and 3 Prepareds in the deck. And a Well-Laid Plans. Compendium. It's a compendium, right? On history. Like, Blade of Ink gets played. I think I had the escape plans. Yeah, I guess it was literally just like 3 prepareds or speedsters or footworks or bursts or serpent form, and we drew like pinpoint finisher strikes. Or the other adrenaline, or well-laid plans. Or tracking even. Resolving tracking early would have been nice. I didn't know it highlighted a card when you got it. I think that's new. I believe that's new. I think that's new. I don't know. Yeah, we just like literally drew, what is this? 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 out of 41 cards that are quite bad. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna go tilt and mauled off the face of the planet. If you're still here, I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your support as always. I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. Bye.